So we're on board with Daniel Ricciardo. We got Joe Guan Yu up the road. You got your start-finish straight. Hurry up. Get to that freaking corner before that car gets there. Oh, my God. Is Theo going to get caught? Is Theo going to get caught right at this corner? Move. Move, you goof. Oh, Theo's going to get... Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Oh, that is fun. Ricciardo is ahead of Alonso. Ricciardo is ahead of Hamilton. So, you know, the car not being fast here in Spain, it seems like we're fast enough to at least get the Q2. There goes Pourchaire. He is 6/10 off the leader, only 3/10 slower than Daniel Ricciardo. I think he was able to salvage that. Nice job, Theo. There is Lando Norris. Get out of the way, Lando. Get out of the way, Lando. Get out of the way, Lando. He's going to catch us. Oh, we're going to catch him. The same spot that we... It's the karma. The karma for Carlos Sainz. The exact same spot that we caught Carlos Sainz. Oh, Daniel. At least it wasn't Theo Pourchaire. Theo Pourchaire needs to improve upon his time. Theo, across the line. Can he get into Q3? He does. He moves up. Around the corner. No, Carlos Sainz! Here it comes. Karma's a bitch. Here it comes. Carlos Sainz is angry for what I did to him in Q2. Yeah, I deserve it. All right, Carlos. Fine, buddy. Up into turn 1. Look, I'm going to catch him right at the wrong time. Look at this. Thanks a lot, Carlos. You're Look at this. Get out of the way! All right. And now I'm going Daniel, and I'm going to send Pourchaire out immediately after. All right, immediately. Game! Did you send Pourchaire out first? Oh! Fernando, he was 2.3 behind. He moves up to 1.4 behind. Can we improve on our time? Daniel gets ahead of Fernando. Theo gets ahead of Daniel. Yeah! 6 and 7 for qualifying. Let's go, boys. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Spain, the Spanish Grand Prix with Carlos Sainz on pole. And it's lights out and away we go. It was a quick one there. Max Verstappen has got the inside line. 2BCR got off to a great start. We are on the soft tires. Is Daniel Ricciardo getting by Theo Pourchaire? This always happens to Theo. Down into turn 1. Any issues? Don't fight, boyos. Don't fight. Daniel Ricciardo, he's got the move. All right, Theo, you know what the don't fight the teammate. Don't fight your teammate, Theo. Don't fight your teammate. Oh, shit, he's fighting him. All right. Go ahead. You can fight him all you want. There you go, Theo. Back off, Theo. Oh, jeez. I don't want to tell him not to fight right now. I don't want to lose a position. But Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire are fighting tooth and nail right now. There you go, Theo. There you go. Don't fight teammate. Don't fight teammate. There you go. Calm down and always defend. There you go. All right, we got it set. Start to conserve those tires now. Conserve. This is a... Whoa. Micromanaging, pain in the ass. This is a track where the tires get eaten alive, all right? So we want to remain in DRS. We got Checo Perez ahead of us, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc. It looks like Max Verstappen has taken the lead. But if I can do a little bit of tire conservation early, I will find the offset. Now, DRS is important, but there will be a... hang on. Concertina effect. I got it. That will form from the front. Now, I am conserving my tires. You know what? It is, the track is hot. 44.7 degrees Celsius. So here we go. I got Fernando Alonso behind me. He is from Spain. This is home race. All right, so Daniel, let's move up the road a little bit. I will conserve with Theo just to defend. Defend that, Theo. Defend like a lion, buddy. Daniel, don't worry about defending. Theo will not overtake it. Get up the road and go catch those guys. The temperatures are going down from my car. From my tires, sorry. So that's good. So I got 94%. Checo is already at 92. Max is at 91. And it looks like Carlos Sainz is the only front runner who started on the medium tire. So, yeah, this is supposed to be a two-stop, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the soft tires are not going to last that long. So we've prepared for the two-stop. I want to try to get a tire offset. If I can catch the DRS, I want it, but I don't want to burn through these tires. So... don't worry about these guys getting ahead of us. I do feel like we're always right there. I'm going to burn through the battery. I'm going to burn through some fuel. We actually didn't underfuel our car today. I forgot about that. No one suggested that to me. And if I can pull out a gap on Fernando Alonso, 0.7, that'd be great. But he is in DRS range right now. There's nothing I can do about that. All right, Theo, calm down on the battery. You're fine. So let's see. We got, okay, Checo does not have DRS, and he is behind Lando, 1.4. We are 1.1 behind Checo. If we can catch that Red Bull, we will be in a great spot. I can just defend, I can save my tires, I can conserve my battery, get everything back to where it needs to go. Go, Daniel! Catch that freaking Red Bull! I got the slipstream as well. I'm close enough. Daniel's doing a great job right now. All right, Theo is right behind Daniel. No overheating. Micromanaging is good. There's Fernando still holding on. All right, come on, Daniel. We got to catch up to him. 1.3 seconds behind. Again, I don't know. Checo's down to 86%. See, this is the thing. I think it's going to come back to us. It's got to come back to us. If these guys are burning through their tires here in Spain, it will come back to us. Daniel out in front using that battery. I don't have much battery left. There you go. Yeah, the tires are overheating doing this. All right, Daniel, bring them back down. The track temperature, 44.4 degrees Celsius. That is enough to cause us some problems. So calm it down, bring those tires back under control, and just lead out front, all right? So I am going to get caught by the cars from behind. I'm hoping that Theo can defend with Daniel to keep Fernando Alonso and George Russell from behind. There you go, man. We're almost out. Get it. You break that. Break it. Break it, boys. Go, go, go. We've broken the DRS train. There it is. George Russell is now behind us, 1.2, but he's on the soft tires. It looks like Fernando Alonso is the one going backwards. The Aston Martin, not a great race car here, as we have fallen 3.6 seconds behind the Red Bull. My God. So they're pushing. They're 100% pushing. But I am not worried about that. If they're already down to 78%, they're burning through those tires. It will come back to us. So we're in a good spot right now. In fact, I am overheating the engine with Theo a little bit. I am in the DRS of Daniel Ricciardo, so let's calm it down with Theo. Daniel, you get out there and just put in some good laps for me, all right, buddy? All right, so stay right there, Theo. Theo's defending. So what I can do with Theo, through these sections, I can back off a little bit by harvesting my battery, harvesting my fuel, trying to create a little bit of a gap that to push, what's his name, George Russell back a little bit. But yeah, he's pushing. Yep, he's on those soft tires. So the AI are pushing, without question. What I'm seeing from the AI right now is they're pushing. So I'm going to relax everything about my cars. Let these guys dictate the pace. They are pushing, they are fighting. I cannot keep up with this right now. All right, so Russell overtakes Pourchaire. Correa with a lockup on turn 7. Let's see here.
Now this is where the RB driver's involved.
Correa, what'd you do? Ooh, lockup. Did he run into the Alpine? Woo, man, going deep into that on the gravel trap as well. Now your tires are all messed up. I'm surprised he was actually able to get it out of there. Pourchaire, you're doing a good job, buddy. Don't worry, save your tires. Save your tires. Everybody's tires are going to crap right now. Now, we are at risk of moving backwards in this pack, but like I said, we'll get the offset to give us an advantage later on in the race. This first stint is going to be an issue, all right, because the AI, yeah, starting on the mediums was not the right call because the soft tire runners are pushing. You can just tell. All right, so there goes George Russell battling with Daniel Ricciardo. Let him by, Daniel. That's fine, buddy. He's at 72% soft tires. Let that tire offset just grow a little bit. Conserve your battery. Conserve everything. Don't worry about a damn thing right now, Daniel. Let the Mercedes out on front lead. He obviously wants better pace. He obviously wants to push. So this is where I will bring my car alive. Now, if he's going slow, if you're going... Oh my God, I'm hitting buttons. That is dangerous. If you're going slow, get the overtake done. Yeah, go for it, Daniel. Go for it, buddy. Oh, George Russell with the defense. George Russell with the defense. Down into turn 1. You want to be on the outside for turn 1, right? Steam it right around the outside, Daniel. Steam it right around the outside, buddy, as Daniel Ricciardo takes that place back. So I think what George is trying to do is he doesn't like that he's behind. He tries to overtake, and then when he's on front, then he starts to conserve his tire. So he's going to be fighting that tire where the entire battle here. So I'm not going to worry about a thing here with Daniel. If he wants to push, he can push. It's just going to hurt him later on in the race, all right? And Pourchaire, he is behind, just getting the DRS pull off of these two guys, defending against Piastri. Piastri right now, he's on the medium tires, 78%. He's even burning through. My God, look at the medium. Wow, I'm going to hit the pause button here for a second. Goddamn F1 commentary. Carlos Sainz is already down to 71% on the mediums. We got 75% on the softs. These guys are burning through their tires. I wonder if the computer teams are thinking about switching to the hards. So we have to just do our conservation right now, and we are going to see some of those gains later on in the race. All right, Ricciardo, you're fine. Go back to just go back to recovering everything. There you go. We're good. We are good right here. You can conserve fuel as well. Both of you guys can conserve fuel. We are fine. All right. As long as George Russell is out on front. Now, when I'm in front, I don't want to conserve when I'm in front. But if he just keeps on taking the position back because the DRS is so strong here in Spain, I might as well just use the laps where he's out in front to conserve my tires, conserve my fuel, give myself an offset for later on in the race. What is the gap between Russell and Perez? 7 seconds. So yeah, we don't have the clear pace advantage here as Ricciardo gets by again. So I'll go back to double pushing. Theo Pourchaire trying to get by. Don't worry about it, Theo. And George is going to suffer a hard drop-off in tire here. He's already down to 60%. We're at 71 and 72. My God, Carlos Sainz has dropped back to third, and he's already burnt through those medium tires. That is crazy. Perez is already down to 55. Who's really Hulkenberg back there at 52? My God. K-Mag, K-Mag must have locked up. K-Mag's already down to 36% on those freaking, that's crazy. All right, calm down, calm down. You guys are good.
Let's look after these tires.
Just defend against Piastri and just defend against Hamilton. Let this guy out in front pull you around the track. All right, as you can see, we're getting DRS, keeping our tire wear where it should be, keeping our fuel where it should be. I'd like to get my battery back under control as well. Can I top up a little bit? Let's top up the battery a little bit too. Why not? Man, so the first stint here in this race was all about tire preservation. So if I pushed my tire from the beginning of the race to right now, that's that red line. It's on the full push. We would have been at like 30% already. So wow, Catalunya is no joke with the tire wear, man. So there's another lap in there. All right, so as long as I am getting pulled around by George Russell, this time is just fine. Getting a top 5 finish against the 2 Ferrari and the 2 McLaren and the 2 Red Bull, not easy. We are looking for 6 and 7. We're looking for 7 and 8, right? Yeah. There you go. Get by. Very nice. Back to push. Back to push. Don't worry about holding back. Eventually, George is going to fall way off the cliff here. He's already down to 50%. All right, Theo is doing a great job conserving everything. He's already got like a full battery again, does Theo. This is great. We're doing a great job right now. Let Pourchaire go by Ricciardo, John. No, guys, right now, I am not worried about any of this. This is going to come back to us because all these guys have to go into the pits, and that's when I'm going to unload my speed. All right, don't worry about a thing right now. Let this race just develop. The computers are clearly have chosen to push on the first stint. It's a hot day. The track is hot. No. This is going to come back to us. I just have to have patience. There goes George Russell again. Go back to conserving everything, Daniel. Don't worry. Me and George are just leapfrogging each other each freaking lap here. This is why it sucks being in a DRS train, right? Imagine if you're Oscar Piastri. Oh, my God, I'm overtaking. Look at this. See, I'm starting to get overtakes done with Daniel, and I'm conserving, right? George Russell's pace is going. He's down to 44%. I might want to get by this lap and just go. Uh-oh. Here we go. No, conserve some more. Keep on conserving. All right, we'll get the move done now, Daniel. All right, neutral.
Let's start to push.
And we'll see if Pourchaire can get the move done. There he goes. All right, there he is. So there goes George Russell into the pits. Daniel, you got DRS? Daniel does not have DRS. Oh God. Okay, what do I do? Daniel does not have DRS. Oh man, this is dangerous. All right, this is stupid and dangerous. There's nothing I can do. I waited too long. Because Norris went into the pits before the DRS detection point. Russell went in. Daniel does not have DRS, and I told Pourchaire not to overtake, so his DRS is closed. So here comes the McLaren. There's not much I can do about it. Good luck to defend. Pourchaire, defend it like a lion, buddy. Defend it like a lion. Around the outside is going. Yes! And Theo defends. He had to go side by side with Daniel to defend, though. Pourchaire back out of there now. What are you doing? Pourchaire, back out of there. I told you not to fight him. Pourchaire! There you go. He backed out. Thank God. All right, we're all right. Jesus Christ, Pourchaire. Calm the F down, buddy. I will let you go eventually.
To lift off.
You need to lift off. We need to get a gap. We need to protect Daniel Ricciardo. Come on. All right, so good thing about, look at this. So George Russell into the pits. Look what he's behind now. Although all these guys are probably going to be going in. So George might get a bit of an undercut on us now, but I don't care about that. Because 13 laps, Carlos Sainz burnt through these mediums in 13 laps, right? So I'm all right. We're good. We're racing our race. All right, Theo, keep on protecting him. Buddy. All right. Theo's pace is stomping Ricardo. That's because Theo is behind, and he's getting the slipstream and the DRS. Stop it, guys. If I put Theo out in front, Daniel would be doing the exact same thing. All right? We are protecting the lead. We are protecting our position with these two guys. They are racing the race. We're also giving Theo a really good offset with his tire wear and his fuel. He's going to be able to get some good lap times in eventually. But I need Daniel to go out in front. Then Theo uses that DRS, then protects against the McLaren. But the McLaren dive by, you see what I mean? That's what I need. We're protecting against Piastri, who could be in the battle with us for position later on in this race. So let Piastri burn through his tires. This is working, man. This is working. This strategy is going our way. Perez ran wide. Ooh, might bring Perez a little back. Bye-bye soft tires. Bye-bye soft tires. Oh my God, Checo Perez. Nope. Not gonna work. Just keep him there. Yeah, here Piastri. We know Piastri is faster. The McLaren is faster. The fact that we're keeping a McLaren behind is great, man. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do here is, Theo, it's time to go, buddy. Alright, you can fight your teammate now, Theo. You can use that fuel and you can go. Daniel, don't worry about defending.
Copy.
And let your teammate by, Daniel. Alright, Theo's going to get the overtake done now.
Copy that.
Go for it, Theo. Get that overtake done. Get that overtake done. Daniel, calm down. Calm down, Daniel. Don't fight your teammate, Daniel.
We need to manage.
Don't fight your teammate. Don't fight your teammate, Daniel. Daniel! Oh, that's because they're side by side. There you go. There you go. Don't fight your teammate, Daniel. There you go. Now, Daniel slots in behind, and we go to conserving the fuel with Daniel. All right? That's a little bit of teamwork here. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. 2BCR. Theo Pourchaire knows that his future is here, so now he's going to help out Daniel Ricciardo a little bit. Oh! What did you do? He spun like an idiot. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. They just put him out in front. Put him out in front. What could happen? What could happen, Theo Pourchaire? What happened, buddy? He just lost it. Oh my, and he slowed down everybody. Oh my God, Theo. No, he ain't the guy. Theo, it ain't him. Not yet. The time ain't right just yet, Theo. Oh, that just now my defense is gone. Oh my God. Well, all right, that's Formula 1 for you. You're going to have to adjust on the fly. We're still going to go as long as possible with Theo to give ourselves the offset later on. How we get overtaken by Piastri. Hopefully get a little bit of... Oh, my God, you idiots.
It's all good.
Oh, my God. Okay, they're fine. Verstappen and Perez into the pits, but they're not going to be affected by one another. Am I going to get a slipstream here? I don't think I'm going to get a slipstream here for Daniel Ricciardo. Nope, I am not. Oh, I do get a DRS. Thank God. I got a DRS for Daniel Ricciardo. All right, so even though we spun, we saved some tires, so our tire wear is not horrible with Theo, and I got some fuel. So Theo, good luck. Just put in some good lap times, and let's build ourselves an offset, right? Now, here on board with Daniel Ricciardo. Wow. We caught up to Max, who's already gone to pit stop. Got it. He's not Zane. You don't let him go. He needs 2 more overalls. That's all right. It's all right. He wasn't used to... He was used to the dirty air, and then I gave him clean air, and he just wasn't used to it. He just sent it. It's all right. Shit happens. All right, so Daniel's getting a nice little pull from the McLaren here. And looks like the McLaren is getting a nice little pull from Max Verstappen. So Max went to the hard tires. Yeah, the AI are going, I guess, soft, hard, medium maybe. That's their strategy. So let this one come back to us. If the computers are on hards, you know, the mediums could have some real good pace against those, especially with a grippy track, right? So Daniel, still 2 seconds ahead. I'll save my fuel. No, I start burning your fuel. There you go, Daniel. The tire wear isn't there. 41%. I could probably do 2 more laps with Theo Pourchaire here. So I just wanted to go as far as I can. Is that anyone else pit? Yeah, there's still some people who haven't pit. Any soft tire runners that haven't pit? Yeah, Hamilton. I mean, as long as these guys are out there, I'm putting in better lap times, and I don't want them to get the offset back. I'm staying out there. I am staying out there. Leclerc's at 38, so they're definitely conserving their tires out front. So there's another guy into the pits. There goes Fernando Alonso into the pits. I'm staying out there. Hamilton has got an issue, and he's on 25%. Look at that. I'd imagine that I'm going way faster than Lewis Hamilton. 121.6, so we're the exact same lap the last time around. But let's see if I make up any ground on Lewis here. Daniel. So what are the soft tires? I still got Lando out there. I still got Charles out there. And I still got Lewis Hamilton. I got Bottas. Everyone's... Oh, God. The AI are hilarious. They know they have to go deeper, but they pushed early. So now they're really hurting with their lap time, right? Pourchaire is going to be up to Hamilton in no time. He's got to be. Yeah, he's only 1 second behind Hamilton now. 1.2. Is that Hamilton? There's Hamilton right there. All right, so Ricardo, doing your thing. I'm not going to push. Hamilton's going to get like a puncture. He must be in this lap. He must be. There you go. There goes Lewis Hamilton into the pits. Lando Norris is into the pits as well. So the only soft tire runner that stayed out longer than us was going to be Charles Leclerc, it looks like. So Theo, you're into the pits the next lap. We are going to switch to the... Ooh, Theo's got 2 mediums. I forgot about that. I can go medium, medium. Look at that. Look at that. Like, you can see on the right, when he spun, look at that sharp drop in tire degradation. Theo could have gotten, like, another lap or 2 if he didn't have that spin. Spinning is brutal, man. Theo, come on, buddy. We need better freaking performance from you. All right, so save your fuel. Be behind that car. Daniel, we can go a few more laps here with you, buddy. So I got 20 laps with the soft tires. So I know if I can get to lap 46 on the mediums, I can do this. I can definitely do this. Soft seconds pit if you can, man. Yep. I'm going to have to get to lap 46, but I'd like to give myself even more. Like, if I get to lap 50, that'd be great. Get like a virtual safety car or a safety car in there. Oh, it'd be awesome. All right, so let's see where Theo Pourchaire comes out after all that. We might have had the undercut, right? The cars that went in early, like George Russell went in early, and he's already to 78% on the mediums at lap 20. He's already got a... Oh, my God. All right, so first up is Theo Pourchaire. Pit crew, don't screw the pooch. I need it. Next lap will be Daniel Ricciardo. I might even be able to get 2 more laps with Daniel. We'll see. I'll see with Daniel Ricciardo. So first up is Theo Pourchaire into the pits. Come on, boys. Let's see what you can do for me. All right, so pit stop engaged. Theo goes in. Hits the pit limiter. No lockup. Look at that beautiful 2 BCR purple. Oh, my God. So Charles Leclerc actually was able to stay out longer than us. Charles Leclerc doing a great job in front, man. Managing those tires. No problems. Nice job. Theo Pourchaire is released back into the pack with no issues, baby. Okay, so I'm going to have to pit with Daniel. We're already down to... Yeah, we're going to have to pit with Daniel. Let's go. All right, so I got the 15th fastest pit stop. We just got overtaken by Hamilton and Zhou Guanyu. So Joe is on 33%. That's all right. That's all right. You can conserve everything. We're not going to get by these guys just yet. Just relax, Theo. All right, so Hamilton is ahead on the 96% hard tire. So it would be nice to leave Hamilton behind, but he's battling Joe right now. So just calm it down. Don't worry about a damn thing. All right, same thing with you. Calm it down. So I got overtaken by Perez there at the end. Daniel Ricciardo. So we want to get this overtake done on Zhou Guanyu. We will. Don't worry. I know I'm losing some time right now. Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to be coming into the pits. There's Leclerc and oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, they didn't lose any time? They put them in together. Oh, my God, you fools. Theo Pourchaire. All right, come on, buddy. Time to get by. Daniel into the pits. Any issues for Daniel Ricciardo in these pits? Come on. Pourchaire can't get the move done there. That's all right. He'll get it down the start-finish straight. Come on, boyos. I need a good one. Bang. 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 A little bit late. I think it was longer than the other guys. 3 seconds. That's all right. Theo, come on, buddy. Time to get by. Joe, he's going in, which means I'm not going to get the DRS off of Joe. That kind of sucks. All right, so he's loose. Daniel is loose. He's ahead of Fernando Alonso, who's coming in right now. Alonso is on the 89% mediums. I wouldn't mind dropping Alonso, but I'm going to wait to drop Alonso, all right? Let me just wait till my tires get up. I'll wait for the right DRS pulls, and then I'll deploy my battery. And the same thing with Theo Pourchaire. All right. So now we just want these tires to get to lap, what was it, 46? And it looks like, yeah, Theo is right there on the brink of 46, even if I'm not pushing. So the soft, medium, soft is a tough one to go for here. You might want to, I might even want to conserve these tires a little bit. And if I can, you know what? I might, let's get them up to temperature. Let's get a nice gap on the road and let's start pushing. I got Yuki Tsunoda behind me. Yeah, see, the undercut. All these other guys who pit before us, they're going to make up some ground, but we're going to I just don't want to pull them in the DRS train. That's the only thing I don't want to do. So Yuki, for example. I got Lewis that I'm going to catch up to next. I don't want to get caught by Yuki Tsunoda. Let me see, what the time, 1.6. What's his last lap? Last lap, Tsunoda, 19.6 at 20. Yeah, but my tires are up to speed now. Let's see. Let's see if Yuki's going to catch me. 1.5. Ricardo's doing his thing. I'd love to conserve. You know what? I'll start using some fuel. 1.4. He definitely is catching me. All right, so we're going to use our battery a little bit here with Porsche. I want to make sure that we don't bring Yuki Tsunoda back into this by allowing him to get the DRS pull off on me. I want to save my battery so I can launch from Lewis Hamilton, but yeah, I don't need the RB getting back in this. So let's go, Porsche. Let's use a little bit of battery to catch right up to Lewis Hamilton. And what are we doing here with Daniel Ricciardo? We got ahead of Alonso, but Alonso overtook us. He's got the tire temperatures where they need to be, and these AI, man, they are pushing, man. They are absolutely pushing on these. So there's my 2.4 second gap over Yuki Tsunoda. Let me just reel in Lewis Hamilton, and then I'll go back to conserving for a little bit. There's Piastri into the pits. Should be interesting to see where Piastri comes out. Are we good? 0.9 seconds behind the Mercedes now. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's go back, and I'm going to start topping up. We want this stint to last as long as possible with Theo Porsche, right? So I am going to fully just don't worry about overtaking. Don't worry about overtaking. You can stay behind him. Don't worry about you're gonna get the overtake done. Careful, Theo. It's all right if you can't get it done, buddy. He's going for it anyways. Oh my God. All right, he's going for it. Never mind. Good luck, Theo. Go, buddy. I'll deploy. We're gonna drop Lewis Hamilton right now. Theo can't be stopped. I try to slow him down. He just wants to go. Whatever. It's a fast track, man. It's a fast track, dude. All right, so we'll drop Lewis Hamilton. The tires are up to temperature now, and I'd imagine the other drivers have to conserve their already worn down tires from the first stint. So now it's the offsets coming back our way. We're almost at the halfway part or point in this race, and you guys can see it. It's coming back our way now. So Theo, good luck. And Daniel, we're catching up to Piastri. You know what, Daniel? Let's go. Let's use some battery and catch up to those goose. Let's go. And then I can start to conserve with Daniel a little bit as well.
Okay, understood.
All right, so Theo, he's got himself... Oh, you know what? That's what it is. I forgot about that with Lewis. Lewis has the mechanical issue, right? All right, so my battery is wasted with Theo Porsche, but I got a 3-second gap over Hamilton, so I'll keep an eye on that 3-second gap. That drops to 2. I'll start to engage things again, but I'm going to start to conserve some tires and conserve some battery with Theo here while he's got some clean air, all right? With Daniel, I'm trying to catch up to Alonso. Oh, man, never mind. Piastri just took off. That is, oh, man, did Hamilton, mechanical issue with Hamilton. He's not going to catch up to Theo.
Seems like a terminal failure to me.
Terminal?
Not much that they could do.
Terminal failure. Uh-oh. Is his race done? What the hell? The reliability with the Mercedes is crazy, man. All right, so Lewis Hamilton, he might have to retire, which is really good for Theo Porsche. 2.7 seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, so Tsunoda's starting to catch up again. My God. Yeah, Yuki's going to be a pain. Yuki's going to be a pain. 72 to 85. Yeah, Porsche's smoothness is also an issue. Even though our car is great for conserving tires, like, it's not like... There are some drivers who are just way better at it. Like, Lando is really good at it. Carlos Sainz might be good at it. Verstappen, I know he's good at everything. Let's see, did we get DRS here with Ricciardo? We did. All right, so we got a DRS with Ricciardo. Now we can just start going into conservation mode with Daniel Ricciardo, all right? Theo Porsche, 2.5 seconds. I got my battery back now, though, which is good. So I now can go back into neutral. Keep on conserving those tires. Stay 2.5 seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, please. All right, so we're good there. Just conserve for a little bit, Daniel. Just conserve for a little bit, buddy. Alonso's at 73% mediums. We'll get past him. There goes Hamilton. He has retired. Good to see. We are beginning to, we're beginning to pull that gap back out against Yuki Tsunoda. Once I start using my battery, things start looking a lot better. All right, so Daniel has fallen back. That's all right. I'll let him engage it again. I can just use the DRS and the slipstream from Fernando Alonso. Don't worry, I'm in a fine spot right now. We are eyeing down 6th and 7th. No, sorry. 7th and 8th. That's what we're eyeing down. We're looking to get by the 2 Aston Martin of Stroll and Alonso, and then we're also looking to get by George Russell, who's in 6th place right now. But these guys, they're going to be dealing with the tire wear late in the race, right? So Tsunoda is good. Just keep on conserving those tires. We want them to just go as far as we can into this race. So let's do it nice and early. All right, so we're in a good spot. Let's get to a ×4 simulation. I got my eyes on Daniel Ricciardo. Next time he catches up to Fernando Alonso. Don't need to push it with Daniel Ricciardo. And then also the Yuki Tsunoda gap. Now, I would like to start building up my battery again with Theo Porsche, but he's putting in some good lap times right now. And as long as we're not losing out on battery. But if you take a look at Theo's battery right here at the penultimate corner. Right, hang on. Right here. As long as it doesn't drop to 0. It's only dropping to 6%. We're in a good spot. All right, so Daniel has caught back up to, what's his name? Fernando Alonso. So we're going to conserve a little bit more battery. In fact, our battery is full now. All right, so Daniel, we're just waiting for the next DRS zone. We're going to get ahead of Alonso. We're going to jump him and go to Lance Stroll. All right? All right, so our fuel and our battery, look what we're doing, Daniel Ricciardo. We're in a great spot right now. So I'm going to let him just drag me forward here. Daniel, you can get the overtake done the next time, buddy. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to get the overtake done now with Daniel. Going to use some deploy.
Keep your pace up.
Theo, we're 5.7. We're good, Theo. You can start to save some fuel. Actually, you know what? Use your fuel. Use your fuel now. Yeah, use your fuel now. All right, so here he goes, Daniel Ricciardo using that battery and that DRS. Bye-bye, Fernando Alonso. Bye-bye, buddy. All right, so Alonso getting passed on his home race by Daniel Ricciardo, and now Ricciardo out on front of the Aston. One of the Astons, he is going to go and chase down Lance Stroll. All right? So next up, we got Porsche. He's still in a good spot. Porsche is just leaving, what's his name, Sonoda behind. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to conserve a little bit of here just so I can get my temperatures back under control. And no. Keep on conserving your tires. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo now is jumping up to Lance Stroll. Man, look, Fernando Alonso's been able to stay on the tail, though, of Daniel Ricciardo. You see that? That's what kind of pisses me off, man. The computers, man, when they are getting overtaken, they push like hell to keep up with you, but then they conserve when they're in front of you. So here we go. Daniel Ricciardo now up against Lance. Are we going to go for the overtake done? Overtake down the inside. I got him trying to conserve my battery. If you want to conserve the battery through this section, that's fine. If you want to conserve your battery, we'll get the overtake. And he's getting the overtake done now. I don't like this. All right, so I'm just going to go full-on conservation with Daniel. We'll get the overtake done on these two guys, but we want to leapfrog them. I don't want to pull them around the track at all. This is only helping them out. So build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. Build it up with Daniel. Theo, we're in a good spot. Theo's tire wear is at 73. We want that comparable to Daniel. Daniel's got a much better tire wear, or a smoothness rating, I should say. All right, so I've got to think about how I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get overtaken. We know this is going to happen. All right, overtaken. There it is. And now I will get the overtake done, and I will go like crazy. All right, so boom, boom, boom. All right, Daniel. Good luck, buddy. Daniel is feeling good about himself right now. What's his confidence? Driver confidence. He's peak Daniel Ricciardo, prime Big Dick Rick. Come on, buddy. Get this done and get out in front and leave these two Aston Martin behind. They'll get another undercut on us probably because they're going to pit before, but the offset will be even more than later on. All right, so there it is. Bring the tires back down a little bit. You can use your fuel, use your battery, but come on, drop them. Drop them. Drop them. So watch this from Lance Stroll's perspective, all right, with the battery. They're just going to say goodbye to our car, unless he starts using battery now. Yeah, man, so annoying, the AI. They're going to do everything in their power to stay with me. But I saved up the battery now. Get out on front, Daniel, before the next DRS zone. Go, buddy. Look at him go into the distance. You'll love to see it. All right, so Checo Perez into the pits for his second stop, right? Checo was on, hang on. Checo was on a, hang on, where is it? Tire history. Checo went soft, medium, hard. Yeah, so it looks like the AI, they have to burn through those tires so much that they're going on the hard tires. But he's got to go 33 laps on these hard tires. Has anybody still stayed out there on hards? No. No one started the race on hards. How long have hard tires gone in this race? Hang on a second. Tire history. Hards. Has anybody started on the hard tires? As Logan Sargent started on the hards, had to pit before lap 20. And they need Perez to go 33 laps on those suckers. I don't know, man. I do not know. That might be tough. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo has dropped Lance Stroll. I'm going to build up his battery a little bit, just conserve the tires a little bit. Next up, Theo Pourchaire is catching up to the two Aston Martin. All right, Theo, you're doing a good job. Have we extended? Yes, we have successfully been able to extend Theo's tires so that we can get to lap 46 or maybe even beyond. All right, so we do not want to have to switch to the hards. We want to go soft. So we got to go another 12 laps on these suckers. Let's conserve them. We're putting in good lap times. In fact, last lap, Pourchaire did a 19.6, Alonso a 19.8, and Stroll a 20.3. So we're driving faster than the two Aston Martin right now. As you got George Russell into the pits, was there a fault there? There might have been an issue for George Russell into the pits, as both of our cars get ahead of George, who is coming out on soft tires. There's no way he goes... What has George done? George Russell has gone soft, medium. His first softs only lasted 15 laps, and he's got to go 30... He's got to go 31 laps on... Is George doing a 3-stop? What the hell? Is this a 3-stop here in Spain? This is crazy shit. All right, so George has... I mean, if he's 3-stopped, we're way ahead of him. So we just now got to get ahead of Alonso and Stroll with Theo Pourchaire. That is key. All right, so Daniel, you're in a good spot, buddy. Yeah, I'm just conserving fuel because I can do... Yeah, conserve your fuel and conserve your battery, right? Actually, I just want to make sure... You know what? Let me just take it around the penultimate corner here. Let me see how much battery I got with Daniel Ricciardo. Ocon with a pit stop issue. We don't need to look at that. That's Esteban Ocon. We're not battling him. Yeah, Daniel's got enough fuel now. He's got enough battery now. Just take that sucker home. And in fact, what's our tire wear looking like? Yeah, we're good. Daniel can make it. So Daniel, you can start to push those tires a little bit more. Theo, we can get them to Daniel's level, basically. All right, so we're good. We are good. We just did a 19.7. Stroll was faster, but that's because he's getting a slipstream. But Pourchaire was faster than Alonso. So we are catching this pair of Aston Martins right now. Pourchaire is going to be battling these two guys for sure. What's their tire wear? Yeah, so Stroll's got a tire wear of 43. Alonso's got a tire wear of 47. Pourchaire's got a tire wear of 63. So again, they're going to be fighting that end of the race while we are just going to be coasting, putting in some good lap times. This is hilarious. This is slow and steady wins the race for sure. Have we caught up? No, I was going to say, is that Checo? It's not Checo. So the McLaren clearly fast, the Ferrari clearly faster, and the Red Bull clearly faster. But we're the best of the rest. So if you think about those 3 teams getting the best positions they can, they're going to cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th is like a first place finish for us right now. So Daniel Ricciardo is in a great spot, and we're looking to get Pourchaire into 2nd place, which is 8th. All right, so that's going to be an interesting fight. Yeah, I got to think that they're going to... I can't worry about the lap times because they're pushing. Yellow flag. Yeah, the Aston Martin are pushing, and that's why they're able to stay ahead. I am conserving with Theo Pourchaire, but they are going to have to switch those hard tires or those softs. I want you guys to keep an eye on George Russell as well. He must be doing the 3-stop, which is crazy work. How far is George Russell behind? He is... You know, it's actually not that crazy because George has caught up to Theo Pourchaire. So if Theo has to do one more pit stop, if George passes us and has to do one more pit stop, you know, it's actually kind of working out here. Maybe we should have been doing a friggin' 3-stop and pushing on each single stint. This is crazy. All right, there goes George. Yeah, look at George on the 82% soft tire. I wonder what he's got left. All right, George, pull me ahead, buddy. Piastri might not make it to the end. Yeah, Piastri, is Piastri already stopped twice? No, Piastri only stopped once, so yeah, he's got another pit stop as well, for sure. All right, so we're in a good spot. Yeah, I'm in a good spot. I'm doing my work right here. All right, so we've caught up to the Aston Martins now. You know what? This is going to be a big mess, so we can just conserve right now, Pourchaire. Yeah, buddy. Harvest everything. We don't need to worry about anything. George Russell's going to try to get through this mess. So we just got to catch up to the end of it. There is Oscar Piastri into the pits. He's going to the hard tires. Only 26 laps on those hard. So there you go. There's Piastri going to the end now. All right. I don't think we'll get Pourchaire past Piastri, but Daniel Ricciardo gets past him. There you go. Is that an Alpine catch me? Get out of here, Alpine. Is this Esteban Ocon looking to unlap himself? Oh God. Yeah, typical Esteban Ocon. Go away. Go away. I've lapped him, so he probably just got a lap in, so now he's driving fast. There you go. So there's the move done by Theo Pourchaire on Lance Stroll. Next up, we got Fernando Alonso, who has already fallen out. Is he fallen out of a second? He might fall out of a second behind, what's his name? George Russell. So I'm just going to go back to conserving. Can't worry about George Russell in this race. I got to think that George is going to finish on either worn down something. It'd be hilarious if George Russell has a fresh set of soft tires, man. he does, so be it. But that's our advantage late in the race, is coming back against George with Theo Pourchaire with the fresh set of soft tires. All right, so we got a little DRS pull there. Let's not lose any ground to Lance Stroll. Come on. Daniel Ricciardo. Who the hell is that behind me? Is that Gasly? No, it's, of course, it's Esteban Ocon. Ocon, you pain in the ass, dude. Ocon is going to try to overtake me while he's back there in 20th place. Alonso, mechanical fault. All right, that's really good. That's really good. All right, so Alonso into the pits. There he goes. Stroll into the pits as well. Oh, my God, Aston Martin, what did you do? Come on. Let them be within 3 seconds. Let them be within 3 seconds. Oh, my God, let Alonso have a... boys, this is why you don't double stack. Let's see. Will Alonso... Oh, my God, have an issue. There goes Lance Stroll. Waiting. Lance Stroll just lost maybe half a second or a second right there with that stupidity. Yes. All right, so that's only going to help us out even further. What do I got? Ricciardo. Okay, so the Alpine got by. Yeah, the Alpine got by. All right, so we're just trying to go as long as possible. So we're trying to get to lap 46, right? But I want to go even further than that if I can. Pourchaire, we can use some fuel now, buddy. You're out on front. Go ahead. Daniel, we're doing a good job just conserving. Yeah, so now we're back to that same thing that we did at the end of the first stint, where it's like, okay, the other drivers are starting to pit. We might be driving slow right now. Right, but these guys have all, like, the guys who are on 2 stops, like, are they going to get to the end? Are they not? The guys who are on 1 stop, they got at least one more pit. But, like, yeah, man, Leclerc's done a great job maintaining his tires this race. In fact, let's go take a look. Are these guys battling? Yeah. So you got a battle going on at the front between Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, right? Tire history. Max went soft hard. Charles went soft, medium. I wonder if Charles has another soft that he's waiting for, and is Max going to finish this race on the medium set, right? I don't know. Max is looking pretty good. And what about the smooth operator? Carlos Sainz. Carlos, he started the race. He's done his 2 mediums, so Carlos is going to have a fresh set of softs for the end. So Carlos is going to have some pace late, but is he going to be able to make up that 3.7 second gap to second place in Charles Leclerc? I don't know, man. All right, so that's enough fuel. Yeah, we are good. You know what? You guys can both use fuel for the end of this stint, and then I will save fuel on the soft tires. All right? Yeah, because I don't want to lose anything right here. So I got Piastri out on front of me. He's on the hard tires. He's going to the end. I can use him to pull me ahead a little bit. It looks like, yeah, I mean, George Russell's plan has worked. George Russell has gotten 2 stops, and he's caught up to us. So, yeah, you know what? Us trying to extend these stints might have not been the right call. We might have been a better idea to actually just go for it and push, you know? So we'll see, though. We'll see. It still could come back to us. I'm very interested to see what kind of tires George Russell has for the end of the race here. Because there you go. He's burnt through, what was George? George has burnt through a soft, a medium, and another soft. So what's he got? He's going to finish on a hard tire? Going to finish on a hard tire while we finish on a soft tire? Like, I don't know what he's going to do. This is going to be real interesting. All right, that's enough fuel. That's enough fuel. I got it. You can use a little bit, but that's enough for you. So there goes George into the distance. He's still got the tire advantage on the better tire as well. Am I going to get a DRS pull? I'm going to get a DRS pull right here. We got some back markers, though, so we're coming into some mess. So be it. We'll deal with it. You're good. Yeah, we just want to go as long as possible. We want to get to, what was it, lap 46, right? Get out of the way! Freaking back markers. Oh, my God, Ocon. Jesus. There is a DRS pull again for Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, we lost a little bit of time there. Is it George Russell up next? No, it's the Alpine. So George gets by the Alpine. These freaking Alpines. Get out of the way. And next up is George Russell. All right. So if George Russell is in first place now for best of the rest, we are on for a second and third. Although we do still have to worry about the 2 Astons who are a pit stop behind us, right? So those 2 Astons, they're going to be on hard tires. They're going to be burnt out. We're going to switch on to those soft tires. But what I want to make sure we do is I want to make sure we go long enough so that the soft tires are not, like, you know, struggling at the end. Because I only got 20-something laps in, and that was conserving a little bit. So, yeah, we want to get to, like, a lap 37 here. In fact, I'm going to just conserve a little bit towards the end of this stint. We want to extend this as long as possible, all right? And I got battery for Pourchaire, which is good. Yeah, we're going to have to get some overtakes done on those 2 Astons late in the race. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. All right, so we're looking good. If I can just, yeah, I'm really going to extend this stint. I'd like to get to lap, like, 50 if I could. And if we get a safety car or VSC right now, red flag, that would give us a huge advantage over the 2 Aston. Now, George Russell. What is he going to do? I'm thinking that George, at this point, I'm thinking he's either going to have a worn-down set of mediums or a worn-down set of softs. Because if he was going to hards, he'd probably just do it right now. It's 20 laps, right? So there's going to... George is the one that is enlightening me here. Because I should have done like a 3-stop, which is crazy. All right, Pourchaire, another lap after this, and then you're coming in. All right, so we got to lap like 48, and then we'll be able to go into the pits. Worn softs won't last. Well, I mean, they're working for George Russell pretty well. George is driving some pretty good pace against those hard tire runners. So we'll see. So there's Carlos Sainz into the pit. He's going to come out on the hard tires. Yeah, they are still switching to hard tires with 20 laps left. George might just be going to the hard tires right now. Is he going in? He's staying out. Crazy George. Crazy George. I don't know what he's doing. So if we're coming out on softs, other guys are coming out on hards. I don't know. I do not know. The temperature's still good. The track is still hot. I want to extend this. Maybe a whole other lap here with Pourchaire. Whole other lap, man. All right, there's Charles Leclerc into the pits. All right, so Max went in. Charles is in. He's going to the softs. All right, so you can go. The tire runner, what's his tire wear? They show me when he comes out of the pits. So Charles Leclerc on the softs, Max Verstappen on the mediums. Who's going to win that end? Max is already down to 88% on the mediums. Leclerc does he have a brand new set? Does he have a brand new set of soft tires? We'll see here in a second. There goes Checo Perez. He gets by as well on the worn down hards. Leclerc out of the pit exit. Fresh set of soft tires. Fresh set of soft tires. So Charles Leclerc is 9 seconds behind Max Verstappen, all right? Will that begin to come back towards him? We will have to wait and see. Lap 48, am I going in? I'm going one more. I'm going one more, man. I'm going one more lap, all right? We know the Astons have overtaken us. We know, I don't care. I'm going to get that offset. They are already in the 70s for the hard tires. I'm going to have 99% softs. All right, so you're coming in now, buddy. Soft tire, there you go. All right, you can push the rest of the lap. Well, not push, but regular push. And Daniel, you're going to be coming in at the end of the next lap, so you can regularly push. All right, so our strategy is complete. I got full battery that I can use to get the overtake done on the Astons. I want to make sure that I ease these tires in so I don't need to burn through them. All right, Pourchaire, come on, buddy. Hammer time, yep. We got 17 laps to go. Let's see what kind of lap times we can put in there. All right, so Theo, this was not a track where worrying about track position was on my mind. If other cars were going to overtake, then so be it, right? This is a track where it's all about your resource management and what is it going to look like at the end of the race. So again, another race, no safety car, no virtual safety car. What is going on?
Yep.
What was that race earlier on in the year in Jeddah? Like when we had all those red flags, like we haven't seen anything. One of these days, our tire wear is going to help out with the strategy as well. Into the pits, no problems. Bang! Nice job by 2BCR for Theo Pourchaire. All right, so let's see what that does for Theo. I want to make sure Daniel is coming in. Yep, he is. Theo, 19th fastest. All right. Theo is clearly behind Theo is clearly behind the two Aston, and he is behind Yuki Tsunoda. That's all right. Remember, with the DRS, we can easily get the overtakes done on this track, and I will take off in the distance. So what I'll do here is, how's my tire wear looking? I'm going to save my tires a little bit here with Theo just to get them into the right temperature range, and then I'll take off with Theo, all right? Just calm it down. Calm it down. We got to anticipate maybe a lockup or a spin with Theo. As long as the tires are going in the right direction, we will ease the sucker in. There is a back marker. All right. Oh, man. I forgot about that. I didn't even think about that. All right, so we're being overtaken by the Ferraris. There goes Daniel Ricciardo in. So we got some blue flags right here. You know what? That's even better that I'm conserving because I'm getting some DRS and I'm conserving off of these guys. So they're all going to catch up to the Aston Martins and everyone. All right, and they'll pull me back into this. Daniel, into the pits. Come on, boys. No issues. Bang. Bang. Bang! Our pit crew has been great recently, man. Focusing on the pit stop mistakes. And they haven't made one in like 3 or 4 or 5 Grand Prix now. Good job. Ever since Miami, where they weren't even needed. All right? And there goes Daniel. He's going to be behind George Russell and Lance Stroll. Don't worry about it, Daniel. Don't worry about it, buddy. So George has a 35% soft. Right, George is still up there. Wow, George is going to stay out longer than we did. So George, see what I mean? George on the 3-stop is actually a really good idea. All right, Porsche. Who are we catching up to next? Have we passed, no, Yuki is still up there. We'll get by him. I got to do some micromanaging here, boys. Let me just focus up. Let me focus up. Just conserving those tires. Until these blue flags sort themselves out, I don't need to do anything. Stay with that blue flag, though. Stay with that blue flag if you can. Stay with that blue flag if you can. I think he's going to lose out on him. That's all right. All right, so next up, I got Lance Stroll here. Lance Stroll's going to pull me ahead. I can get the overtake done on Lance. There's George Russell into the pits. All right, George into the pits. Soft! Where? Oh, it's because he wasn't in Q3 or something? What? He had 3 fresh set of soft tires? Holy shit, George Russell. All right. I don't know where he was hiding that crap. So be it, boys. So be it. Damn, George Russell. George Russell. Are they fresh, though? That's the question. Are they a fresh set of soft tires? Come on, Daniel. We got to get this move done now. Come on, get that move done right now. Let's move off into the distance. Let's leave these Aston Martin behind. It's a fresh set of soft. Holy crap. So, George goes soft, medium, soft, soft. What? How did he have that many tires left, man? All right, Mercedes Masterclass inbound. Yep, that is awesome. All right, so now we got to start getting these moves done. All right. We got these back markers, and then I got what's his name? I got Yuki Tsunoda. I have eased into this stint. I can definitely get some saving at the end. It's time to boogie. It is time to boogie. All right, Daniel. Oh man, I don't want to be pulling Lance. I don't want to be pulling these guys. I don't have tires though. Have I dropped Have I dropped Alonso? Okay, at least I dropped Alonso. I'm pulling Lance Stroll around. There's nothing I can do about that. I'll try to use some battery here. All right, I'll try to lose him, but I'm going to run out of battery. So I'm going to do my best to lose him because that's going to help out Theo Porsche. All right, we got to try to lose those 2 Aston Martin. I'm still 1.2 behind Yuki Tsunoda, so that'll be the next lap. All right, good luck. Go. Oh, wow, just like that, I lost him? Wow, a little bit of battery push. We already lost Lance Stroll. You know what? I forgot about that 3rd sector in Spain. That uphill, you can really use your battery for that. All right, so Daniel is now just going to chase down George Russell, and they're on the exact same. The only advantage we have now is, will George Russell burn through those tires again and give an offset advantage to Daniel Ricciardo? It's crazy. George made up an entire pit stop worth of time by just driving the shit out of that car, man. I gotta tip my cap to George Russell in that strategy. That was beautiful. All right. So we got to get this move done. Daniel, you're doing all right. You can defend medium. And Theo, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go with Theo. All right, so you know what, Theo? Hang on. Not yet, Theo. Not yet. Hang on. Not yet, Theo. Calm down, buddy. Don't just harvest your battery.
We save fuel when you can.
Mechanical fault for Charles Leclerc. Oh, man. So that soft tire, he's not going to catch up. He has made up like 2 seconds, but a mechanical fault. That's not good. All right, deploy. Let's go. Let's go, Porsche. Time to get by, buddy. Time to get by, Theo. Daniel, you're looking good. I got a Ferrari behind me. Can't worry about that. That's a back marker. I'm a back marker. I can't worry about him. All right, that would be Charles Leclerc. And next up, Theo Porsche. Come on, buddy. It's time to get by Yuki Tsunoda. There it is. So the DRS overtake by, what's his name? Theo. Next up, I don't need to push because I'm going to catch up to Fernando Alonso. All right, next up for Theo, Fernando Alonso. So we're going to do the same thing with Theo here. Conserve some tires until we know we can get the move done. You don't need to conserve the battery. You don't need to conserve your fuel. But as I'm getting these overtakes done, see what I mean? They're already down to 66%. I mean, we're going to be flying compared to these guys. There you go. You want to get the move done, go ahead, Theo. There you go. Now, deploy to stay ahead of them. You're all right, buddy. You're all right, Theo. Let's go catch up to Lance Stroll. Use that DRS. I got a little bit of a slipstream. Here comes Fernando Alonso. Shouldn't be an issue. How are we doing up here with Daniel? 4 seconds behind George Russell. Yeah, George is going to be conserving. But George raced a great race, man. He raced a great race. What can I can't even be angry at him, to be honest. That was a great race by George Russell. All right, so now we just got to get by Lance Stroll. We get back to 8 and 9, and that's basically 2nd and 3rd. George Russell's in 1st for best of the rest today. He had a great race, man. His strategy was fantastic. They knew something that I didn't hear in Spain. All right, so deploy. Let's go. Let's get this overtake done right now, Theo. We don't need to burn the tires. 10 laps to go. I've given us plenty of life in these soft tires. The suspension for our 2BC car is fantastic. There you go. Get it done. Get it done. Theo Pourchaire around the outside of Lance Stroll. And now he's going to use the battery to just pull away from Lance. Get out of that DRS train. And we got ourselves an 8th and 9th place finish. Nice job, boyos. All right, so the only thing I'm thinking about is Daniel Ricciardo. Can Daniel catch up to George Russell? I don't think so. Although George has to deal with another back marker here. Or not a back marker, a blue flag. There you go. Yeah, George just got blue flagged, I think, or he's up next. I think he's up next, because I'm 5 seconds behind George Russell. Yeah, he's up next. Where is George getting a slipstream off of... George is getting a slipstream off of one of the Red Bulls. George is having a race to remember here. I can't even catch him, because now he gets passed by the back marker, and he's using that to propel himself forward. All right, good job, buddy. Whatever. Bring this sucker home. We're ahead of the Aston Martin. We got our soft tires. We are driving great. But the thing is, George Russell, the guy that we were trying to get the offset against, he got a whole pit stop worth of time. That's crazy. George did nasty work here. Can you catch Piastri? George is 28 seconds behind Piastri. No, the front runners have been, like, overlapping us and stuff. No. Those guys got, like, we didn't, you saw what it said about our car to start this weekend. We weren't, like, the fastest car this weekend. It was really just the offset that we created for ourselves, right? So, yeah. All right. So, as long as I might as well take care of it now, just so I don't get in trouble. Let's get the fuel back under control. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo. So, look at George. Look, he's using the Ferrari of Charles. He's overtaking Charles Leclerc. Leclerc's got a 59%, and George has got a 69%. George is out on front. Wow. I want to try that in the future, man. I want to try to get an offset like that. Like a freaking 3-stop? We got to try that, man. That's crazy. Piastri mechanical fault. Yeah, Piastri dub. He's still 25 seconds ahead. He's 30 seconds ahead of me, man, with 6 laps to go. He's going to need to just conserve that and bring it home. We'll see if he can do it. Oh, no. Tires are beginning to overheat. Why are your tires overheating, Pourchaire? Calm down, buddy. Calm down. No. Now we're 11 seconds ahead of Stroll. Calm down, Pourchaire. Just bring it home. Conserve those tires, my man. All right, so, although, look what's happened here. Charles Leclerc has been able to catch up to Max Verstappen with 6 laps left on soft tires. I think Max is going to have the advantage, although, can Carlos Sainz get back in this? Carlos is a little bit too far back in 3rd place, so it's going to be Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen battling for first. Around the outside goes Charles Leclerc and gets the move done. All right, so take your pick. So Charles has got the better tire, but with 5 laps left, will Max's medium last? I don't know. And then there's George Russell. There's George Russell just getting a slipstream off of both of them. Piss off, George! Oh my God, what a race by George Russell, man. He killed me. Mercedes killed me here. I'm just going to stay on board and watch this. This is great. All right, so yeah, George Russell. He's actually getting the overtake done on Max Verstappen. Look at that. That's hilarious. Yeah, there he goes. He gets by Max Verstappen. He unlaps himself. That is crazy. Imagine Max would be so angry right now. He's trying to battle with Charles Leclerc, and he's got this back marker unlapping himself. Oh, Max would crash into him, dude. Crazy. At least Max is getting a little bit of a slipstream from it. Yeah, but this is over. This is over, so let's just bring it home, baby. Max is getting a DRS up at George Russell. That's hilarious. So we are good, right? I am 4 seconds behind George Russell. We are 15 seconds ahead of Lance Stroll. Yep, we are right where we need to be. Could have been 1 position better for both of our drivers in terms of what we were looking for this race weekend, but George Russell just had himself a hell of a race. So you just got to tip your cap, right? What are you going to say to him? Good job, George. Good job. Although, would you guys like to try to go for fastest lap with Daniel Ricciardo? No, I can't do it. It's too late. I'd have to do it right now with Theo. There is a 19-second gap on Lance. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. I could have done it with Daniel Ricciardo, but it'll be the next lap will be the last lap. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to chance all the points that we're going to score just for 1 point. You're not going to get it. Don't risk it. Yeah, exactly. There might have been some DRS in there as well. I don't have my battery saved up. Yeah. Let's keep it safe. Let's keep it smart here. The only thing we got is, can Max Verstappen mount some sort of a comeback with 1 lap to go? I think Max is pushing. Yeah, Charles is going to have to defend here. Charles is down to 29%, while Max Verstappen is at 40%. We got a battle here on the last lap. The Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen, I'm telling you, Catalunya was just ripping apart everybody's tires. And now Max Verstappen has been waiting for his chance to freaking pounce. Final lap. Down the start-finish straight, and yes, he's going to get the move done. Wow, Max Verstappen. Remember that at the end of the year. The Constructors is still going to go in the way of... Actually, no, because Perez is in 4th. I wonder... This is a good day for Red Bull. Bouncing back. A good day for Max Verstappen as well. Carlos Sainz is not going to get his hat trick. Can Charles Leclerc stay there? I mean, he got a back marker in his way now as well. Charles is going to have to start pushing, but Max has got the clear tire advantage now. I think Max has got this. I think Max has got this out front. Piastri also is going to be able to survive, ladies and gentlemen. And Max Verstappen, your driver championship leader, he is going to extend his lead and also do a little bit of work for the Constructors alongside of Checo Perez. Here in Barcelona, the Red Bull go the distance. Congratulations to Max Verstappen, first place. Charles Leclerc second. Carlos Sainz, my God, George Russell, what a race. He gets himself 7th and 2 BCR in 8th and 9th. We got good race, but I gotta say, George Russell and the Mercedes, they showed us up a little bit, man. They danced all over us. That was rough. Good job, though, boys. Good job. And there he is, back on the podium. I think that's his first one in 2 or 3 races, so must feel good for Max. So Max Verstappen first, Charles Leclerc second, third for Carlos Sainz. We dropped back 1, we dropped back 3, so you can say that that's maybe a bad race. I think that was just a great qualifying, right? We had a qualifying that put us into a spot where we just weren't, our performance wasn't there for the race, but we still scored points. The Drivers' Championship, Max doing himself a great favor right there, increasing his lead over Charles Leclerc. And the Constructors, Red Bull actually pulled them back a little bit. 3 points over Ferrari, 37-34, and 2 BCR. Hey, we're making up ground on the Mercedes. Well, we tied them. George Russell, what a race. I tip my cap to you, good sir. All right, so up next, we got Austria, the Red Bull Ring. Woo, I love that one. And I will see you guys next time.